realized is the $80K that I'm in debt for college, I could have got the 2023 Ford Bronco that I wanted. I don't care what anybody says, a college degree is useless.
Wow, that's fantastic work, man. You have the wisdom of a 6,000 or 7,000-year-old man. That's fantastic. We don't have to fill up the whole blackboard after all.
This freak of nature's realization is the fact that she could have gotten into the exact same amount of debt in exchange for a Ford Bronco. Not the fact that she could have used 80 G's for some wise investments or possibly start up a business, or get in on the ground floor of a startup that delivers intergalactic beef stew across the cosmos with blazing efficiency. It's because she couldn't buy a car that was once discontinued thanks to the O.J. Simpson murders.
O.J. Simpson kills those two people so hard, they stop making the Ford Bronco.
You're telling me that I'm gonna apply to all these jobs, pay a shit ton of money for this fucking piece of paper that's not even gonna work?
That's the beauty of college these days, Tommy. You can major in Game Boy if you know how to bullshit.
You know, it's amazing how a few compromises can save you from catastrophic debt. This woman could have gone to a community college for the fraction of a price of a 4-year degree. She could have networked during her time, getting her general credits out of the way, and she might have actually had a shot at a career with actual work experience. But she probably wanted the authentic college experience at her dream school, living the dorm room life, having unlimited meal passes, and endless jugs of 5 o'clock vodka, the preferred beverage of dipshit co-eds and hobos from coast to coast.
If I get one more fucking email that says, I'm sorry, we went with another candidate, we will keep you for other job opportunities. No, it's good, dude. It's good. I am just gonna go back in my bed and cry because I was lied to.
Oh, poor you.
Okay, fine. So they lied to you. They lied to all of us, but you were the one who decided to blindly buy into the lie without doing your due diligence. You could have easily done 20 minutes worth of YouTube research on the stuff that drunken college students do on campus to find out that college doesn't exactly have the same prestige as it used to have. Going to college requires a little bit more legwork than none at all. What you're studying, minimum requirements for an entry-level position, and also the question of whether or not you'll be able to pay back that gargantuan sum of money you're about to take out could have all have been easily remedied with some basic research that you failed to do. You clearly have more abs than brains, and you have nobody to blame but yourself.
I just came to the realization why I'm single.
Should be interesting.
Every guy that I'm like, oh yeah, he's attractive. Okay, this is not supposed to be offensive, but I see their wives and they just look like so, like, you know, like, not like this.
Well, you have to admit, she is rather mannish.
The look on her face tells it all, gentlemen and gents. That is the genuine look of shock of a person who is completely oblivious to the thousands of years worth of historical, cultural, and scientific evidence that proves beyond the shadow of a doubt that men generally find themselves attracted to young, feminine women, not masculine females who look like they could bench press a pony keg.
This is just so shocking. I mean, I must just be so monumentally naive.
You are.
Just like, you know, like, I pretend my tattoos are gone. Dude, I look crazy. Like, that's why guys don't want to wife me up. And I just come to this realization today. See? I thought these men wanted, like, you know, big, strong, tough girls.
No.
Okay, I got a question. Who in the hell told you that? Who told you that men want a woman who's stubborn, argumentative, has trust issues, and is emotionally impulsive? I would seriously like to know, because they're either the dumbest person alive or they are in the running for one of the greatest practical jokes in the history of humans. And if that's the case, I want to buy that guy an intergalactic space beer because that conversation would be phenomenal.
And I'm over here like, I own my own business. I'm covered in tattoos. I'm a little spazzy, but that's okay. We embrace it.
It's scary.
But yeah, I don't think any guy's gonna wife me up because I can't take me seriously. And I just realized that.
That's because you are incapable of being taken seriously, you tattooed buffoon. Men don't want you because you're not worth having. Your tattoos and nose rings show us that you're financially impulsive and have horrible taste in art. And the fact that you're spazzy just means that you're gonna flip out and get angry at the very second you don't get something that you want. All you have to offer are cultist political talking points and a vile slime pit of untold suffering. And you know the really depressing part? Men can talk to you for 30 seconds and realize this, and that very same realization took you 30 years.
Common mistakes single women make on the first date. Let's go. Number 1 is that you are treating the date like an actual date. You want to treat the date like a meetup. You are meeting someone for the first time to observe them, to see if you want to see them again. You have the power. You are the prize.
Okay. What do you mean?
What you described is literally a date. I would call you a useless moron, woman, but I don't want to waste a perfectly good compliment. And I'm gonna level with you here. You really shouldn't be drinking a quart of high-proof battery acid and then going on TikTok to give out dating advice. And to any idiot who actually follows this advice, you get what you deserve.
Mistake number 2. You're treating the date like a question quiz interview process instead of creating moments that make him yearn for you. You are too busy asking him questions that everyone asks.
You don't know what words mean, do you?
Lady, I'm gonna give you a nickel's worth of free advice, and I strongly recommend you take it. You really shouldn't be trying to improvise dating advice. You have not been on a date in 30 years, and you have clearly no idea what you're talking about, and the notion to even make some basic notes of what you're trying to tell your legion of brainless moron followers has somehow escaped what little brain you have left after sniffing copious amounts of permanent marker. So maybe next time, put the phone away and think before you talk. Who am I kidding? You and I both know that's not possible.
Mistake number 3. Instead of focusing on him, intently listening, you are too busy trying to create conversations, trying to move the conversation forward, trying to prevent awkward moments of silence.
I feel like to puke.
Okay, I've got to say something. Woman, what the hell is wrong with your hand? Why does it look like you just gutted a Yacturian mule hog before setting up your camera to give dating advice? I do not care what you have to say. There is no dating advice in the known universe where you have to stop in the middle of scooping out the innards of the animal carcass that you just hunted down. But considering that your dating advice is terrible and you're obviously single and lonely, I guess I can't blame you for wanting to clean the carcass. After all, it's probably the only warmth you'll ever feel in this meaningless husk that you call a life. And that's gonna do it for today's video, gentlemen and gents. As always, if you find that my particular brand of comedy is bringing you to the brink of laughter, then why don't you scroll on down and click that like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so we can give the good old-fashioned middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for checking out the new video, and until next time, peace out, homies.